If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen with James. We have 8 different series on the site. It's going to be a fun show today. We're winding down on our Slim Reaper and full-size authentic platinum helmets. However, Rookie of the Year minis, we're still chasing Emmitt Smith. We're still chasing Jamar Chase. A lot of good stuff out there. Randy Moss in the beater box. We've got Magic Johnson in the jerseys. And the loaded dice baseballs, we've only done 1 break so far. So a lot of good headliners still left there. Only 1 helmet left in that Pinnacle jersey bundle. It's going to be a great show today. Looking forward to it. James, how are you?
I am doing well, my friend. Excited to be here on a Monday. Got a lot of us shuffling around here throughout the week, but nonetheless, ready to get rocking and rolling.
Sweet. Well, you know how it gets started. We go to the dice roll. We need 6 or higher to play. How about an 8? 2 4s, my favorite number, 8. Hopefully that brings us luck. We're 2 slots away from the St. Patrick's Day jerseys. Those contain some extra prizes. You can win some extra prizes. Some UA Signature Club cash for every coin that's in there is worth $10. Chase item of the day. We've got ourselves the beater box. How about it? Beater box. That's an excellent chase. We're not that far away from that one. One of the cheapest things we have on the site. Those are helmets with slight imperfections or jerseys, but pretty good shape. And you can get a full-size authentic at a discounted price in that series. So looking forward to doing some beater boxes. Looking forward to a fun show. How is everyone in the chat today? How is everyone doing? Dropping our live break page link in the chat. Let's fill up some breaks. Let's have a good show. 2 away on the jerseys. Actually, I'm going to drop that in. Our closest break, 2 away in the St. Patrick's Day jerseys. And we've got, let's see, what else are we close on? 3 away on loaded dice, looks like, James?
That's right, on the baseball loaded dice.
Yes, baseball loaded dice, and we are changing up how we do the loaded dice. In case you weren't here yesterday, we had the loaded dice. We had top spot, second spot, third spot, everyone getting whatever is corresponding with that baseball. However, we're doing more of a traditional loaded dice, so we're going to copy in your names 3 times. So our randomizer is going to be 30 names, and you can win 3 baseballs with 1 spot. That sounds a lot better to me for sure. So looking forward to that slight improvement we made in that series, and looking forward to doing a bunch of that. Thank you very much to everyone who's hopped in. David Braddock just hopped in. Jason Amer, Nathan Amico, Colton Bicker, Luis Barrios, Dwayne Robbie, Justin Diamond, James Stanhope, Michael Hallbrook. Those are all folks who have orders today. All folks ready to rock and roll. DJ, how's it going, man? DJ just had the last order, and we just sold out the jerseys, looks like.
That's right. That sheet is over to you, Kamen. We're ready to go on that one.
Well, let's go right now. Let's get started with the jerseys. St. Pat's jerseys, number 1. We've got Ryan Roy, the Packer fan. He loves this Brett Favre over here. We've got Dwayne Robbie, a Bengals fan. Jason Amer's in here. He had some wins yesterday. And here's David in the chat. Well, hey, David, is there a certain box number you would like in the St. Patrick's Day jerseys? Let us know. We've got 3, 10, 11, 16, 18, 19, 20, and 21 on the ticker. Anyone in this break can call out a box number. I know Ryan Roy is very active in the chat typically. Really, all these guys are in the chat. Dwayne and Jason are in here pretty often as well. So let us know on a box number, guys. I'll give you a couple minutes before I head to the randomizer to pick out a box number. 20. Thank you very much, Jason. Jason is going with box 20. This series has been pretty fun. Pretty fun series. We've had a good time with these jerseys. I think the best name left might be Matt Ryan. This is the break room exclusive right now. So we have not pulled Matt Ryan yet. That might be a good one to chase. But obviously this jersey series is unlike any other jersey series we do, James. Because you can get those gold coins. We had someone who got 54 coins on Saturday, which was $540 of UA Signature Club cash. Talk about making it rain.
Wow.
That was cool. All right, 8 times on the randomizer for your divisions. Jason should be up top in the NFC North. Ryan should be at the bottom in the AFC West. So, yeah, Jason, you are, in fact, in the North. Ryan, you are in the West. David, you've got the NFC South, which could be Matt Ryan. Jason, you've got the NFC East. David has the NFC West as well. Jason Amer out in the AFC South. Dwayne in the AFC East. And Ryan Roy in the AFC West, which has been a very hot division in various series of late. First break of the day, hopefully first of many. Let's get started. Let's see what we got here. St. Patrick's Day jerseys. We are, 10 days away from St. Patty's Day?
Yep.
If you're wondering why we have this up so early, we're doing 4 St. Patty's series. So a lot of good stuff in this series. And we mentioned the coins. Well, here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. $80 gift card to everyone to anyone who wins this break. Well, everyone who wins. One person will win $80 gift card. And how about this? I just mentioned him. It's Matt Ryan. Former NFL MVP, multi-time Pro Bowl quarterback, headliner name in this series. Matt Ryan, $80 Signature Club cash. What a way to get us started. Are you kidding me? Could not have asked for a better start. So that is the NFC South. David Braddock in the chat. Guess what, David? You're taking home a Matt Ryan, Matty Ice jersey, former NFL MVP, one of the best passing quarterbacks in the league. And you're getting $80 of UA Signature Club cash. $80. Are you kidding me? Now that is how you start a show.
Absolutely.
Wow. Jason says, you're welcome for picking that box. That's right, Jason. You picked the box. Nice, I'll take it, says David. I bet you'll take it, David. I bet. Congrats, says Jason. That is an incredible way to start the show. Definitely one of the better jerseys we have in any of our series. Matt Ryan. And James, we talked about this on Friday a lot. And we talked about it a little bit yesterday when I was in here, not with you, but with Steven. We have a lot of fresh names in our break room. Matt Ryan, we pulled him last Friday on that Slim Reaper replica helmet. Here he is on the jersey, Matty Ice. Four-time Pro Bowler, led the league in passer rating in 2016. Of course, he was the MVP in 2016. He was so close to a Super Bowl, and we were talking about his potential to be, a Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, if he won that Super Bowl, his resume would be better. But really good quarterback nonetheless. I like this hit. I'm at work on a bulldozer watching, says Ryan. Okay, that's cool. DJ, any chance you can part with that jersey? Dave is a big Falcon fan. He got the Michael Vick this weekend. He wants that Matt Ryan next to it. That's pretty cool, man. James, what a start. This is cool.
What a start. And David, I got that $80 UA gift card over to you. You should see that in your email in just a moment.
All right, you have box 40 for my personal.
Yeah, for Richard Cox, he hopped in there.
For which one? What series?
Give me just 1 second here.
What you thinking, Dave, says DJ Braddock. He's willing to deal, potentially. Willing to deal. Oh, man. Matty Ice. Matt Ryan. You can never get sick of pulling quarterbacks in the break room.
It's the Rookie of the Year minis that Richard Cox hopped into.
40 should be available. We did have some personals in this series the other day. I'm guessing 40's on the right there. On the rightmost. On the end, James. No, sorry, over there. I put those there because those are ones we don't have on the ticker for sure. You're good. Mini, absolutely. Matt Ryan, by the way, 8th all-time in career passing yards. Yes, he played in the passing era, but when you're 8th all-time in a statistic and you're still not retired, you're doing pretty good. All right, Rookie of the Year, 40. Richard, we do have 40. Thank you very much for calling out the box number on your personal. This is a hot series. We have Emmitt Smith in this series, and we have Jamar Chase. Neither of those guys have gone. We debuted this series yesterday, and I did not pull those. And all the personals in this series yesterday were opened live on the air. So definitely got Emmitt Smith, definitely got Jamar Chase. And this is Emmitt Smith's former teammate. We got Darren Woodson, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Darren Woodson, the excellent safety, 4-time first-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler. We got ourselves Darren Woodson for Richard Cox. So maybe it's just a sign of things to come because you got yourself Darren Woodson. Maybe you can get Emmitt Smith to match him. That'd be cool. We're almost halfway there on the minis. I know we've done roughly 20 out of 50 boxes, so a whole bunch left to go. We are definitely happy to close that series out today. That would be about 15 breaks, but you never know. Let's set the bar high. It would be fun to do a bunch of minis. This is the hottest series in the room yesterday by far, James. This was really hot in the early show yesterday. A lot of folks interested in that Emmitt Smith and that Jamar Chase. Thanks. Back to work, says Richard. Okay, well, have a good time at work. Hopefully all goes good. Maybe we'll see you throughout the show or tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time. What's your team? I got a few jerseys and minis to deal, says Dave. Looking to trade for that Matt Ryan. James, you know when people are looking to trade, that means we have good stuff in the room.
Absolutely. Just a quick update on the break page for you guys, because after that personal, we are all caught up. We have 5 slots remaining on break number 1 for the Rookie of the Year mini helmet series. That is a double box break. We are only 2 slots away on break number 1 for the baseball loaded dice. Like Kamen said, the way that we are going to randomize for that series, everybody that hops into that 10-spot break will have a fair chance to win 3 helmets, right? It's a triple box break. You'll all have the opportunity to potentially win 3. We are 4 slots away on the Slim Reaper, and we are 4 slots away on our bundle break, the last box of our Pinnacle Helmet series, as well as a league winner jersey box. So go ahead and snap those spots up. Let's keep breaking.
That's right. And you mentioned 4 slots left in Slim Reaper. Only 4 boxes left in the Slim Reaper. So we're almost closing that series. And we have 1 Pinnacle left. So you guys know the drill by now. If you're new, maybe you don't. As soon as we close out a series, we drop a new series with fresh headliners. So would love to close out the Pinnacle. We'll drop a new Diamond Helmet series, and would love to close out the Slim Reaper of the show. We'll drop a new series tonight. So a lot of good stuff on the break page, a lot of good stuff to come as soon as we close out these series. Let's fill Slim and St. Pat's, says Caden. Okay, game for me. We're 3 away now on the minis, 2 away on loaded dice, 4 away on the Slim. I do want to throw up the minis real quickly on the randomizer, and I'll throw up the baseballs because those are our closest break. So these are the headliners. Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher on a flash, I think that helmet is. Have not pulled him in the break room. Jamar Chase, look at this beautiful helmet for the Bengals. Haven't pulled that as well, a talented receiver. We have Hines Ward, former Super Bowl champ. Elijah Mitchell, talented rookie running back. A lot of good hits in this series. A lot of good non-headliner hits as well. So let's chase Emmitt Smith. Let's chase Jamar Chase. Let's pull those guys today. As far as that loaded dice baseball, this is 15 breaks or 45 baseballs. We have Cal Ripken Jr., Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Christian Yelich. I mean, a whole bunch of MVPs. Derek Jeter, the captain. Mike Trout, the best player in baseball. The Rivera ball went yesterday, but everything else is available. And we have some good non-headliner names. Nolan Ryan. We've got Mike Piazza, Randy Johnson, Shane Bieber. So a lot of good stuff. If you're a baseball fan, hop into Loaded Dice Baseball. And, of course, that basketball jersey series does have Magic Johnson. So we've got football, we've got basketball, we've got baseball. We have jerseys, we have full-size helmets, we have rep helmets, we've got minis. Pretty much anything that you may want, we have it at the moment. So thank you very much, guys. Let's fill up some breaks. James, what are you looking to see? What's your favorite item we have out there right now? Like of those, especially that I mentioned. Is there something that you just really want to see in person?
I don't know. It's tough. You went over a lot of
good stuff.
A lot of great stuff there. If there's anything in particular, I don't know. I mean, I'm a sucker for the full-size authentics.
Sure.
I guess the only series that we have with
Head and
full-size
Shoulders.
authentics, Head and Shoulders, and then I guess the bundle, right, with the one Pinnacle box left. So
yeah, this is the Head and Shoulders full-size authentic series. It's definitely pretty cool. Let's not forget about that one. And that bundle, you talk about full-size authentics. We will drop a new Diamond series that will be sick as soon as we close out that bundle. Looks like we did close out the minis, though. Rookie of the Year minis. It is showing sold out on the site. Got a bundle of orders in that. So looking forward to that. If you are in that break, James will finalize the list, but you can give us 2 box numbers if you are in that break. It is a double box break on those minis. Happy to go to a quad at any point this show, guys. If you guys want to do a quad on the minis, we'll leave a double up regardless, but happy to go to a quad if we get really hot and want to, get those minis done ASAP. Happy to go to a quad. And we saw that St. Pat's Magic. The winner of that first one got $80 of UA gift cards. So definitely happy to do a bunch of St. Patrick's Day jerseys. And then beater boxes, our chase item. We have 6 slots left on the beater box. Thank you very much, guys, for filling up the orders, filling up the break page. We are hoping for a huge show today. Rookie of the Year minis is ready. Michael Hallbrook, Dwayne Robbie, Donald Jack, Johnny Ferris, Jason Amer, and David Braddock. Can you guys get us a box number? 2 box numbers, actually. 2 box numbers. I'm going to get ready to head to the randomizer, but do want to get the box numbers. Otherwise, if we don't hear from you guys, I'll let the randomizer pick. We do have a bunch of numbers available because we're looking to do a bunch of breaks. Pretty much, we have up to 36. A bunch of those have been called, and then this series is out of 50. So it shows you that we're not that far away from winding down in that series. We do still have Emmitt Smith, obviously, and we do have Jamar Chase. Talking about Chase and Chase. I know different folks do it differently, James. I know you like to go with the lowest box numbers available. I like to go to the randomizer. So I'm going to get that prepared because I want to rip these minis. I want to see some magic. I'm getting that prepared to pick the box numbers for us. If you beat us, we can have whatever you want. 1 in 26. Okay. 1 in 26. Thank you very much, Jason.
you got it.
Well, Jason called out that Matt Ryan box last time, so he might be on to something, guys. Jason might be on to something with those box numbers. All right, we're going 8 times on the randomizer. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Throw you guys into your divisions. All right, Jason, my man, you have got the NFC North. Let's see. NFC South is Johnny Ferris. NFC East is also Johnny Ferris. Johnny, you can have that Emmitt Smith. Dwayne Robbie. Dwayne is out in the NFC West. David Braddock already won today. He can win himself a Jamar Chase with that AFC North. Michael in the AFC South. Donald Jack in the East. And David out in the AFC West. Thank you very much, guys. Box 1, we just completely skipped over box 1. So let's see if box 1 is pretty awesome. Let's find out. All right. Box 1 is hard to open. That much I can tell. Here we go. First mini break of the show. We got ourselves a little old school hit. Former NFL linebacker Cornelius Bennett of the Buffalo Bills. Played in the 80s and 90s. Member of those 4 straight Super Bowl losing teams. 5-time Pro Bowler. 3-time first-team All-Pro. 2-time UP AFC Defensive Player of the Year. He's a college football Hall of Famer out of Alabama. More than 1,000 career tackles. 71.5 sacks. Likely to be a Pro Football Hall of Famer, James. Pretty good signature, too. Did you like that one?
Cornelius Bennett, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I used to call him Biscuit.
Biscuit.
I'm a fan.
Biscuit. I haven't seen him in the break room. You know who else is a fan? Donald Jack. Donald Jack had 1 spot. AFC East, getting himself a likely future Hall of Famer in the pro football. Already a college football Hall of Famer, Cornelius Bennett. Very nice. Congratulations, Donald Jack. 1 spot. You guys know this. All it takes is 1 spot to win. Donald got the dub in the first box. Literally the first box of the series. Second break. Jason saying, David, buy me a spot for getting you that jersey at $80. Sounds like a fair trade-off. But hey, you win. What's yours? All right, 26. Second box in this double box break in the minis. All right. This is perhaps one of the most underrated players of all time and one of the most underrated hits in the break room. How about Fran Tarkenton, former NFL MVP quarterback? He was also a 9-time Pro Bowler, a pro and college football Hall of Famer, led the league in pass yards in 78, NFL MVP in 75, had the most touchdown passes that year. Fran Tarkenton. That is a thing of beauty. Hall of Fame 86 for Mr. Fran Tarkenton. That is the NFC North. Jason's in here. Didn't get the win last time. Called out the boxes. This time, Jason, you are getting the win. Fran Tarkenton. Congratulations, Jason. NFC North spot pays off. Jason had 1 spot in there, won a mini. Donald had 1 spot and won a mini. All it takes is 1 to win. Congratulations, Jason and Donald. Very nice. Woohoo, says Jason. I like that. He was sort of one of those trend-setting quarterbacks. He was throwing for a bunch of yards before it was cool, you know?
He was actually setting the trend more than you know, Kamen. His nickname was the Scrambler.
He was a good runner, too.
He was the OG of the scrambling quarterback.
Yeah? Fran Tarkenton. Well, anytime you make 9 Pro Bowls, that's no joke.
That's right.
That's no joke. Typically, and back then, like, you know, guys weren't skipping the Pro Bowls. Like, there wasn't as many guys injured. Like, you made the Pro Bowl, you were what? One of the 3 best quarterbacks in your conference, for sure.
Sure. And the fans weren't voting for the Pro Bowls back then.
That's right. So it wasn't a popularity contest. It was, you're actually good. You know, we wouldn't have Mitchell Trubisky making the Pro Bowl back then. Nuh-uh.
All right, guys, we are all caught up once again on our breaks. Really close on quite a few breaks on the break page. Would love to close them out here, go on a little bit of a run and break a couple of boxes. We're 2 slots away from the Loaded Dice Baseball Series. We are 3 slots away from the Slim Reaper Replica Helmet Series, and we are also 3 slots away on our bundle break that includes a Pinnacle Helmet box as well as a league winner jersey box.
All right, so I'm dropping all those breaks straight in the chat so you guys can hop in. Those breaks that James mentioned that are 2 or 3 slots away, those will obviously fill up the show. So if you want to, do a little closer magic, hop in now and fill those bad boys up because those are going to fill this show. Looking forward to breaking those breaks and a whole lot more. Obviously, Caden wants that St. Pat's filled and that Slim Reaper. We're also 5 away on the beater box. Another one that is pretty close, our chase item of the day. James, if we don't do a wheel spin, it's like the show loses energy. So we got to do at least 1 beater box.
That's right.
That's the rules of the game here. We do a beater box, we do a wheel spin, and somebody's happy. Or someone's hating on our wheel spins. It happens either way. It happens either way. Thank you very much, guys. Richard Adcook hopping in, Michael Lepre, David Gordon, David Braddock, all these folks have hopped in the last 10 minutes. Jason Amer as well, Johnny Ferris, and a whole bunch more people earlier in the show. Thank you very much for hopping in and filling up orders and keeping us here. We wouldn't be here without you guys getting all those orders. So, Dan Drabenstad, he's clapping. What's going on, Dan? What are you clapping about, man? Hopefully this Brett Favre behind here. Dan is excited about the Brett Favre picture we have in the back. So we got a lot of Packer fans recently in the room, and I don't know how to deal with it, man, because, I'm a Bears fan.
That's right. Tough.
There you go. I hate you guys when I lose. I love you guys when I win. LMAO. I believe you, Jason. I mean, that's how it works. He's waving. Oh, hi. Hi, Dan. How's it going? What's up, my Piazons, says Michael Lepre. Michael, not much is up, man. We're looking forward to doing a whole bunch of breaks. I have a feeling we're going to go on a streak on the minis. I know Michael likes the minis. We're probably going to go on a streak on those minis this show. Definitely want to get that Slim Reaper, though, and Loaded Dice Baseball done with 2 or 3 slots remaining. We're doing the Loaded Dice Baseball a little bit differently than yesterday. So once we get into that break, I'll show you guys exactly how it looks. Exactly how it looks. So thank you very much. We are also getting really close on that bundle break. We're now 2 away on the bundle break. Besides the fact that you can win 2 things with 1 division, that one is also cool because we'll drop a fresh Diamond Helmet series afterwards.
That's right.
So that's pretty good one for sure. Last Pinnacle box, as it says in the listing. That Pinnacle series has been pretty good. There's been a lot of fire in that series, a lot of speed flexes. The headliners, all speed flexes, some speed flexes, non-headliner hits, and then some traditional full-size authentics in there as well. So that's a good one. James, your takeaways from the NFL Combine. I know we were talking about it on Friday. I know you've got that NFL Draft 2016 hat on, so
that's right.
made me think of the Combine. What have you liked? A lot of speed is what I think, but what have you noticed?
Well, I think, like you said, the speed and more so just the athletic ability in general. I think I may have mentioned this a while ago on one of the shows, but I feel like the defense is about to catch up to the offense. Like,
okay.
The athletes are evolving. The game is about to speed up a little bit, but as far as like prospects, I think Chris Olave looked fantastic. Garrett Wilson looked
the Ohio State guys
really good. Yep, those guys. Malik Willis looked great. Sam Howell looked really good. Kenny Pickett was okay. Exciting time of the year for everybody. And,
I think the corner out of Baylor, I think, ran the 2nd fastest time ever, and we had 8 receivers running 4.4 or better, which is, I believe, tied for the record before. That's been done one other time in the history of the Combine. So, this, I talked about it last Friday. The Combine, I'm not the biggest fan of it because, you're not with pads. You're not asked to make cuts when you're running your 40 times. But with that said, it does show that there's a lot of speed in this draft. So those guys can work on their technique, we're going to have a whole bunch of good receivers. Hayden's at work watching us with his boy James. Maybe named after James, our James right here.
Probably not.
Probably not. Packers is the only team to go for in the NFC North, says Ryan. Ryan, I disagree. I'd go for the Bears. I'd also go for the Vikings, or if you happen to get Barry Sanders, the Lions could be a sneaky good hit. So we have a lot of Justin Jefferson in our break room. Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, typical NFC North hits that are really good. Mike Singletary, if you're a Bears fan, we have him a lot. Today's birthdays, Rob Rainier, 75, D.L. Hewley, 58, Beanie Siegel, 48, Bubba Sparks, 45, and Shaquille O'Neal, 50.
Damn.
Hats off to Shaq. Happy 50th, Shaquille O'Neal, one of my favorite athletes and sports personalities. Shaq is a hoot. Happy birthday to Shaq Diesel. I like that. Got to definitely try and watch Inside the NBA this week. See what fun they have for his birthday. Shaquille O'Neal. How about it? He was a beast. As dominant as it got, James. I grew up watching basketball right after the Jordan era. My first memories of truly watching Jordan was when he was on the Wizards.
Right.
I did watch old school Bulls YouTube games because I'm a fan, so I've seen a lot of classic Jordan games. But in the era that I grew up, the first dominant player I ever watched was Shaq.
That's right.
You couldn't stop him. I mean, he was so good down low. Your only hope was to foul him and have him miss free throws. The problem with that, though, is you got your whole team in foul trouble. You were in the bonus. You were, obviously when you have everyone in foul trouble, it makes it harder on your team to play the game. So Shaq was a dominant force of nature. If it wasn't for injuries and constantly playing with another dominant player. I mean, he had Penny, D-Wade, Kobe, even later in his career played with LeBron briefly, granted way past his prime at that time, but he always had a guy that maybe took away some of his scoring. He could have put up even better numbers if he was clearly the guy every time.
Sure.
Just logging in. Have you guys done the baseball break, Luis? We have not, but we are 2 slots away on the baseball break. We are very close on the baseball break, and we definitely want to do the baseball break. Luis, what baseball item would you like in the baseball break? Shaq didn't work as hard as he should have. It was effort. That's true. Could have worked a little bit harder. Another reason why he could have been better. If he was more in shape, he would have been better. If he wasn't hurt, if he was working harder, he would have been better. But Shaq's talent gets underrated. He had incredible touch near the basket. Like, he had that little hook that would go in. You got to finish. Just because you're big doesn't mean you're great. Otherwise, Sean Bradley would have been the best player of all time at 7'6". So Shaq was definitely something else. So let's fill up the breaks, guys. Loaded Dice Baseball. I want to see Mike Trout. Would like to see that Cal Ripken Jr. baseball. A lot of good stuff. Derek Jeter, the captain. So let's close out the loaded dice. Not for a hit, pull for in the game comment. I don't know what that means.
You said earlier, he said the NFC North is the only, or the Packers are the only team worth it in the NFC North.
Okay.
And you were talking about hits, but he was saying I'm not talking about the memorabilia.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Ryan's a Packer fan. We got a little rivalry, Ryan and I. We talk about this a lot, but his wife is a Bears fan. So they got that whole Packer-Bear fan. Somehow the marriage works. So we'll see. The only guy Shaq couldn't dominate was Yao. Well, Yao Ming was really good.
That's fair.
But he did do decent against Yao. He did do decent. And keep in mind that was right when Shaq was exiting his prime, when Yao was coming in.
Sure.
Like, when Shaq was in his prime, Yao was still, I believe, in China, most likely.
Well, no, I'm looking here. Shaq was in his prime, obviously, like 2000
to 02.
2001. So you're saying Shaq was past his prime just after 02?
A little bit. He was still really good. But he was like, I know you won the 05 championship with the Heat, but we went on the Heat. He was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but he'd regressed a little bit. He
deferred. I don't think he regressed.
He deferred
to Wade. He tells that story all the time, how when he got there, he said, this is your team, young fella.
Yeah.
But you're kind of right there. The Yao Ming was coming in.
What was Yao's rookie year? 02. Yeah, he was a Laker when Shaq, they played together for a couple years when Shaq was in his prime. He was a Laker when Yao first joined, but later on, he was not a Laker. And my thought of Shaq, you're also right? He did defer, but he did regress after he left the Lakers.
Sure.
And he was the better player between him and Kobe when they were winning the rings, but the Lakers also kept Kobe because Kobe was like in his prime.
He was younger.
He was younger, and Shaq was exiting his prime. So he was a little bit past his prime. I mean, he was still really good, Michael Lepre, but Yao was a different player for sure. By the way, Luis Barrios is looking for former NL MVP Christian Yelich. That would be a pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. So I'm looking at the stats right now. I mean, like obviously in 99, 2000, Shaq was averaging 30 a game, 29 a game, 27, 27 and a half. Then we get to 03, 04, 21 and a half, 23, 20, 17. So, I mean, right when Yao was coming up, Shaq did regress a little bit. He was still great. You get 21 and a half points, 23 points, you're great. But during his MVP level seasons, Shaq was at 28, 29. Different force of nature. But Yao was a different player. It was tough for Shaq to adjust. But you don't stop Shaq. You limit him a little bit. By the way, Shaq is a guy we have in our break room a lot. We just had him in the Funkos. We'll probably have him in the next basketball jersey break. I don't think he's in the current basketball jersey break, but he is a guy we have in our break room for sure. Mike Trout would be a great hit. I want to see Mike Trout improve his signature personally. That's just me. Mike Trout is an unbelievable player. His auto could use a little work. Your boy Joe Aguilar might agree.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
So these are the stats, by the way. I'm pulling it up on the randomizer. These are the stats on Shaq. I mean, you look at 29, 28, 27, 27 and a half, and then 03, 04 is last year with the Lakers, only 21 and a half. 23 with the Heat, 20 with the Heat. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. He was still really good, but the numbers went down a little bit, and not only did the scoring numbers go down, the rebounding numbers. 10, 9 rebounds, 11 rebounds. Dude was getting 13 rebounds right here in his few prime years with the Lakers. So, didn't regress a ton, but did regress a little bit. Old age does get you. Trout ball equals money, says Ryan Murray. Well, hop in, Ryan. Let's see that trout ball. I want to see the trout ball.
Well, let's see it then, because we just filled the loaded dice baseball.
And it was Ryan that did it. Ryan did it.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Who has the most inconsistent autograph, like it's different every time? It's a great question.
That is a good question.
Very good question. While we think on that, Jay, Jeremy, Luis, Colton, and Ryan, do you guys have a crate number? We're going to do 3 baseballs. We're going to change up how we do the loaded dice baseball from how we did it yesterday. So we need a crate number. We have all crate numbers available, 1 through 15. We did, I believe, one of those yesterday. It looks like 12. So you can have 1 through 15 minus 12. Most inconsistent signature. That's a great question. Bob Boulay, I'm sure, can weigh in. Bob tracks those signatures very closely. Ryan, while you're in here, and Luis is in here, can you guys drop us a crate number for those loaded dice baseballs? Drop us a crate number. Happy to rock and roll with these baseballs all afternoon long. Otherwise, I will head to the randomizer if I don't get a crate number in the next couple minutes. Or, even the next 30 seconds or so. I'm going to get the randomizer ready right now. Inconsistent autograph. Man, I'm trying to think of guys who are inconsistent. I can tell you who the most consistent is. It's Curtis Martin, and he's the freaking best. 7. Ryan Murray and Colton both want 7. So that means that one's got to be good, James.
All right, you got it. I'll grab that in just a second.
Crate number 7. You're good. A lot of things filling up, huh?
Sure.
Cool. We are, looks like 3 away on the jerseys, 4 away on the beater box, 3 away on the Slim Reaper, and 2 away on the bundle. So a bunch of breaks are coming up, guys, after this baseball break. So 7 on the crate. We're going to have 3 baseballs, and you guys are going to have a chance to win all 3 of them. Because we're going to copy your names in 3 times in the same order that they came. So Jay was the first order. Jay should be number 1 and number 11 on the randomizer. And then should be, I think, 21 as well. So you will have a chance to win 3 baseballs with 1 spot. Bob is saying Kenny Galladay and T. Higgins. I've seen KG, Kenny G, K. Galladay, and Kenny Galladay. I've seen TH, T. Higgins, and T. Higgins. That is T with the letter and then T with TEE. So, okay, well, there you go. Those are definitely good ones for sure that are inconsistent. I guess they're bad ones because you want a consistent signature. We had in here yesterday, Bob was telling me that Jonathan Taylor changed his signature. Jonathan Taylor went from went from Jonathan Taylor to J. Taylor. So he regressed. All right, we're going to go in chronological order, guys, because these are not necessarily the best hit in the first, second, or third one. The hits are definitely changed up in this series. So this is still a top spot break, so we open up the items first. And then we'll head to the randomizer to see who wins. Loaded dice baseball. All right, this is not a bad start. Not a headliner, but a really good one. We got ourselves a former Cy Young winner, a 2020 Triple Crown winner, Shane Bieber, led the American League in strikeouts, in ERA, and wins. Shane Bieber. What a start to Loaded Dice Baseball. Definitely one of the best pitchers in the game. Very good start. Shane Bieber, not a headliner in this series. So that is baseball number 1. Let's see what we got for baseball number 2. A lot of good pitchers in this series. Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan. Talk about flamethrowers. All right. Our second hit. We've got ourselves Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton of the Twins. 2017 Gold Glove Award winner. This last season had 19 homers in just 61 games. Career high 306 batting average. So Byron Buxton is now batting well in addition to his hitting. So could be a guy to watch for years to come. That is our second ball. As for our third ball, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Got something a little different. I'm sure that Ryan Roy can tell us more about this guy. This is Keston Hiura, Brewers second baseman, one of the top prospects in baseball. So Keston is very talented. Hasn't quite gotten going yet, but he might soon. So Ryan Roy could probably tell us about him. I'm trying to organize these balls. Here we go. So nothing is covered up. So these are the 3 baseballs. Shane Bieber is definitely the coveted prize in this Loaded Dice Baseball. So we're going to take your names. We're going to head to the randomizer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy you guys in 3 times. So let me pull the randomizer up. As I said, Jay got the party started with this order. You see Jay up top here? He should be number 1, number 11, and number 21 when I copy this list 3 times, if my mouse would want to work. All right, so go down 1, copy, and paste. So this is what we have here. Start the randomizer. 30 names. As I said, Jeremy Field is first on this one. So I don't know why Jeremy's first. Jay should be first. Oh, the randomizer randomized 1. I see. The randomizer automatically randomized when I click that. So Luis is number 30. And then we got Jeremy number 1 here. So you can win 3 different spots with this randomizer. You can win 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls with 1 spot. It's still going to be 1, 2, 3 though, James. So whatever the top spot is gets ball number 1. The second spot gets ball number 2, and the third spot gets ball number 3. If you happen to be in all 3 slots, you can win all 3 balls. Like right now, after 6 clicks, Jeremy Field is in the first and second spot. He would win 2 balls. Luis now in the first and second spot, he'd win 2 balls. 1 more click, 8th and final time. We got Luis Berrios is number 1, Jeremy Field is number 2, and Jeremy Field is number 3. So the first ball was Shane Bieber. So Shane Bieber was Luis. So Luis gets the best hit of the Loaded Dice. Luis Berrios, congratulations. And then we had Jeremy Field got himself the second spot and the third spot. So Jeremy, you win the second baseball and the third baseball. So let me take the randomizer down. I'll show you guys what is what. As you saw, the first one I opened, crate 7, 1 of 3. This is Shane Bieber. Crate 7, 1 of 3. This is backwards, but if you see it this way, crate 1 of 3. So the first baseball, the number 1 spot, that would be Luis Barrios. So Luis, you got yourself Shane Bieber, Jeremy Field, you got yourself Buxton and Hiura. So very nice hits. Luis, nice start. This loaded dice baseball is pretty good. The one yesterday was actually even better, to be honest. We had Mariano Rivera, David Justice, and another Hall of Famer. I'm blanking on who it was, but nonetheless, that's pretty cool. So we did change up how you can do it. You can win multiple balls with 1 spot, as we just saw Jeremy Field do. Luis likes it. Luis likes it. Very nice. Thank you. Well, you're
Congrats
welcome.
to everybody on that loaded dice. That does catch us up, however. Want to give you guys a quick update on the page. We got a couple of series that have been sitting really close for almost the duration of the show. Would love to get those filled out. We've still got 3 slots remaining in break number 1 for the Slim Reaper replica helmet series. We've got 2 slots remaining on our bundle break, which includes the Pinnacle helmet box as well as the league winner jersey series. And we have 4 slots remaining on our beater box series, as well as 3 slots remaining in break number 2 for the St. Patrick's Day jersey series.
All right, sounds good. And Bob noted. Bob is saying only hold it by the seams, as if I'm throwing a ball here. So noted, Bob. I will definitely do that going forward. My big deal with the memorabilia that I work on really hard is not to touch the autograph. So that's my first thing with the small ball. I'm like, where can I put my fingers where I'm not touching the auto? But Bob, that is definitely noted, and I will definitely take care of those baseballs for you and all the rest of our customers. Thank you very much, Jeremy and Luis, for making this happen. Again, we have a Mike Trout in here. We've got a Cal Ripken Jr. and Aaron Judge. A guaranteed headliner and inside each crate. So only 13 crates to go. So 1 in 13 chance that you get yourself Mike Trout. 1 in 13 chance Derek Jeter. 1 in 13 Aaron Judge. 1 in 13 Cal Ripken Jr. and so on. So there you go. Thank you very much, guys. Let's fill the St. Pat's and Slim, says Caden.
Tell him, Caden.
Let's go, Caden. Caden's doing our job for us, man. He's doing our job for us.
Can't get mad at that.
Can't get mad at that. So, and I always say this, Caden listens to me apparently. If you want to fill a break, throw it in the chat telling us what break you want to fill. Because if you want to fill it, others will want to do it maybe also. That's how we find out. We call it rallying the troops here in the break room. So, cool. I like that. That was pretty cool. Obviously a little bit different than how we did it yesterday. So, giving you guys a better opportunity to truly win multiple items with 1 order. So, let's get it done, boys and girls, ladies and gents. 3 remaining on the St. Pat's jerseys, 4 on the beater box, 3 on the Reaper, and 2 on the bundle. Which one would you guys like to do next? Which one do you want to do next? What are we feeling? 7 away on the minis. We still have Emmitt Smith out there. We still have Jamar Chase out there in the minis. We do have Randy Moss out there in the beater box. So a lot of good hits in all of those series for sure. Let's fill them up. Let's fill them up. James, I know you're more of a basketball and football guy. Do you have a baseball team?
Yeah, I mean, I just go for the hometown
Giants?
team. Yeah, I root for the Giants. I love going to McCovey Cove, one of the most beautiful ballparks in the
It sure is.
MLB. So, and they win championships over there, so that helps too.
That does. James and I are an interesting mix because I am a Chiefs fan. He's a Raiders fan. However, we both support the Warriors and Steph Curry. So we're on the same page and not on the same page at the same time.
That's right.
So, but obviously, a lot of different fandoms, a lot of reason to support teams and players. I'm a Chicago sports fan because I grew up in Chicago. I do like the Chiefs because I lived 6 years in Missouri. But beyond that, I like picking out the players I really like. And I've liked Stephen Curry since college. The magic he put on in March Madness, he won me over a long time ago. So I loved him even before he was the MVP. 2-time MVP, I believe. So a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. So looking forward to some more breaks. As a baseball guy, I'm a Cubs fan, but I also support the Sox. I am a Chicago sports fan, so definitely like to rock and roll with both of those teams. So Let's fill up some breaks, though, guys. I want to see some more coins. The St. Pat's jerseys at 3 away. I'll drop that in the chat because that's one we'll definitely fill up. We had, what, 88 coins or $80 of Signature Club cash going to the first winner of that break. That was pretty cool. And he got the Matt Ryan jersey.
Cool.
That was very cool. So let's see. I like breaking for the cycle. So we're going to get the bundle done for sure. We're going to get the Slim Reaper done for sure. We're going to get the beater box and the St. Pat's jerseys done for sure. And then that leaves the Head and Shoulders and the basketball jerseys. It's the only two breaks that look pretty far out. So I would love to get those done as well. That, of course, is obviously up to you guys. But once that bundle closes, we won't post a new one. That'll be it for the bundle because it's the last Pinnacle helmet box. And then those hockey pucks, those are available for Saturday only. So Joe Aguilar is the hockey guru. James, you'll be in here listening to him talk and doing his thing for hockey. You can buy into those. If we do fill that up, we'll repost a live break number 2, but that only breaks on Saturdays on the hockeys. But we worked very hard, guys, to get you guys different items in the break room. We are and will always be a football-first break room. That's what we do here, and that's not going to change. However, we're working on getting baseball items. We're working on getting basketball items. That's why we have a basketball jersey break. That's why we have a baseball break and a hockey break. And we're looking to make those specific to each fan base. I know we have the multi-sport mixers. Those aren't going away either. You have some shot to get those as well. But as far as just the baseball, just the basketball, just the hockey fans, we want to give you guys a chance to hop into a break that's something different than football. So sort of diversify our break room and give different fans different shots to win different items. So that is definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing. March Madness is just around the corner. I know you're a big NBA guy. Do you follow college hoops too?
Not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
You fill out a bracket though, or
I'll fill out a bracket.
You got to fill out a bracket.
Yeah.
So I have actually followed college hoops pretty closely over the years. I did work in Missouri as a sports reporter. I worked in Arkansas as a TV sports reporter. So I covered some SEC hoops, Mizzou and Arkansas. I've done some stuff for them. So I do follow college hoops pretty closely. I have not very much the last year. I grew up an Illinois fan, but this year I haven't followed it very closely. But I don't think it's going to hurt me in my bracket because it's so wide open. And it always is, but this year more than ever. Last year, Gonzaga and Baylor were the two best teams, no doubt. This year, I don't know who the best team is. So March Madness will be a whole lot of fun. Even in the NBA, I don't know who the best NBA team is. I mean, the Suns got some injuries. The Warriors, who are doing great, aren't doing as well lately. We've got the Bucks are the defending champs. The Heat are that under-the-radar team. The Sixers obviously have the best 1-2 duo, but what happens when the game is close? Can they stay healthy? I mean, that's the beauty of sports. It is wide open across the board. In the NFL, we had, 2 4 seeds in the Super Bowl, I think? I think it was 2, or was it a 3 and a 4?
I think the Bengals were a 5.
Bengals were a 5.
Yeah.
Were they a 5?
Or they were a 4.
I think they were a 4.
The Raiders traveled to them as a wild card. And they played against the Rams. Let's see.
I want to say the Rams were a 4. They were either a 3 or a 4 because I know neither team hosted a playoff game, or neither team had a bye the first week, rather. Because if they had a bye, they would have not been a 2 seed. I think it's
Bengals were 4, Rams were 4.
Yeah, 2 4 seeds. So sports are pretty open at the moment. There's no teams, back in the NBA, it was like the Warriors or LeBron. We had the Patriots and we had the Chiefs for a little while. It seemed like the Chiefs were that next dynasty. But right now, sports are wide open. So a lot of fun as a sports fan at the moment. Speaking of sports, let's fill up the breaks. I will drop some links and show you guys the randomizer. This is our St. Patrick's Day jersey series. A great list of headliners here. And of course, you can win some extra cash. If you win the break, you can win some UA Signature Club cash. You get 8 coins. You win $80 UA gift cards, which is what we just saw. This beater box, these are helmets with slight imperfections. We still have this Randy Moss helmet that says straight cash homie. So we probably have a Brian Dawkins. I know we pulled one, but we have a lot of Brian Dawkins and a lot of Justin Jefferson in this beater box. So that is a series to rock and roll with. Justin Jefferson, most receiving yards his first 2 seasons to start an NFL career. And then the Slim Reaper, I mean, these headliners speak for themselves. We're down to just 4 boxes in that series. We've had a lot of personals in this series, so not 100% sure what's out there. I did pull the Devonta Smith last night, but a lot of good headliners in the Slim Reaper. That is definitely a great series. That's a break we're close on, a break that I think we can fill up. And then this bundle. So the league winner jerseys right now, James, they're only available as a personal. So if you want to get a jersey, you want to get a Jalen Waddle, want to get a Najee Harris, you got to hop into the bundle. And then we close out this bundle. That means the Pinnacle helmets are out of the room, and we drop a new Diamond series with fresh headliners. So those breaks that I just showed you guys, they're all within 2 or 3 slots left. Those are breaks that we can definitely get them done this show. So let's do that. Let's fill them up, and let's keep ripping boxes because we are not ready to go home. We want to rip some boxes. Hopefully you guys do as well. And then those minis that I mentioned, Emmitt Smith, all-time leading rusher, and Jamar Chase, the talented receiver for the Bengals, those guys are still out there. So those are fun guys to hunt. Do you have a favorite in the NBA? I know you're a big NBA guy. You have a favorite team to win the ring right now? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but who's the favorite?
Gotta be, or you're asking like who do I think will win or who do I want to win?
Now, who do you think will win?
I would have said the Warriors probably a month ago.
Sure.
They've been on a tough stretch there without Draymond, but I think if they can get Wiseman back, get Draymond back, and get everything going, they could and probably should be the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'll just go with my 2 favorites. I like Milwaukee. Nothing has really
Milwaukee,
changed
yeah.
with them. Everyone's talking about the Nets and the 76ers, but Giannis is still there. Chris Middleton's still there. Drew Holiday's still there. The East has got to go through them. So,
I have 76ers Warriors. I do think the Bucks are the second most likely team to make it out of the East. I just think that Embiid and Harden are hungry. They haven't won together yet. They're an incredible 1-2 duo. Harden does it on the outside, and Embiid does it on the inside, and they both kind of work well off each other. They're not 2 guard players where they get in each other's way like the Nets guys did before. So those guys are good, but one of them gets hurt, the Bucks win. That's what happened last year. The Nets had the best roster, but they had injuries, and that's why the Bucks are set up well to win if guys do get hurt, because if a guy gets hurt on their team, as long as it's not Giannis, they're not dead. They have guys to fill in. So those are probably the teams I think. I do like the Warriors because Curry, Thompson, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, Iguodala's even on the team. Those guys have won before, and they have great bench players. Mm-hmm. So they're also a team that's built to sustain injuries. So that's what I'm thinking for in terms of the NBA. But it's gonna be a fun playoff season. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun come not long from now. What, a month and a half we start the playoffs?
Probably less.
Probably less than that.
Yeah.
So,
really quick comment.
Sure.
We just got an order from Andrew Lynch for the beater box. That was the first order that we had gotten in over 20 minutes. We are close on quite a few things on the break page. If you guys are interested in hanging out and breaking some boxes, we got to get those filled.
The best young team, Michael Lepre, I think, is the Cavs. I think the T-Wolves are in the running, the Thunder as well.
What about the Hornets?
The Hornets with LaMelo are pretty good.
And Miles Bridges.
Knight
and all those guys.
I do think the Cavs are really good, though, with Darius Garland, Jared Allen, and obviously Colin Sexton's not even playing. So the Cavs, the Cavs have good guards, and they have good big guys. So they are definitely a dangerous team for me. As James said, we haven't had a lot of orders recently. I do want to fill up those breaks with 2 or 3 slots left, though, because I don't want those carrying over. You guys want to see those breaks done. We're now down to 2 in the Slim Reaper, 2 in the bundle, 3 in the beater box, and 3 in the St. Pat's jerseys. So all those breaks, we're going to get those filled up this show, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. Let's pull some fire. We can pull Randy Moss in the beater box. We can pull, let's see, in the Slim Reaper. Haven't seen Jalen Ramsey go. Haven't seen Jerry Rice pulled in our break room. However, we have a lot of personals in that series. And then the bundle. I mean, all the helmets in the Pinnacle are really, really good. So that's a guaranteed good full-size authentic helmet in there. Let's close up those breaks. Let's get some extra coins in the St. Pat's jerseys. Let's get all those breaks done. I do not want to sign off without us having done all 4 of those breaks. I think all 4 of those are realistic for us to get done this show. So let's go ahead and do it. It's funny that y'all named a couple of breaks St. Patrick's Day because my birthday is the day before St. Patrick's Day, Ryan. We named them after you, man. That's all we're doing here.
That's right.
Michael, who do you think is the best young team? I like the Cavs because they have more depth than the T-Wolves and Thunder. Obviously, the T-Wolves have some really talented high flyers, but I think the Cavs have more good players. Even the Hornets, as good as they are, as good as LaMelo is, I like the Cavs roster up and down. And that's why if LeBron does return there again, he'd like to hoop with some young guys.
There's no way.
No way?
I don't think it's going to happen again. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers will say no this time. We've let you destroy our franchise multiple times.
Well,
we finally built it back up.
Sure.
We're done.
I don't know about destroy. I mean, he's the only one that's won a ring with them.
He barely got that ring. He had to come back from 3-1.
He did
3-1. He did it, of course, and kudos to him. But was that worth it? Like for the Lakers, they got one chip in the bubble, and now they're going to be screwed for like the next decade. Was that championship worth it?
For Cleveland, 100%, because they hadn't won a championship. The Lakers is a different question because they're a storied franchise. For Cleveland, keep this in mind. Cleveland is not a championship-winning city beyond basketball. The Browns, the Indians, I mean, for Cleveland, that one championship meant a whole bunch. So him coming back and winning that ring, I would say it's worth it. Now, I can see them being annoyed and saying you're not coming back a third time. Your point is true, but I do think the ring was worth it for Cleveland. So, got Roy breaks in the St. Patrick's Day break. I think that y'all are trying to. There you go, Ryan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for helping us out. We are now 2 away on the beater box. Let's see. Let me refresh.
Where you guys at? We had Andrew Lynch hop in. We had Nathan Amico, who's relatively new to the break room. None of the OGs, none of the regulars.
Yeah, where are all the OGs?
Real close on a couple of breaks. Justin McCown coming through with 1 slot for the bundle break. That leaves us with 1 slot remaining.
All right, let's fill it up. 2 words, Josh Giddey. Michael likes Josh Giddey, the talented guard for the Thunder. He is really good. Josh Giddey is definitely really good. The Thunder have some young players. They have some young players.
And a million picks.
And talk about a guy ruining teams, though.
Who?
Russell Westbrook. Everywhere he goes, they get worse, man.
Yeah, that's just because he's bad at basketball. And
I agree.
A lot of money.
I agree. Dude is shooting bricks left and right, getting turnovers. Russell Westbrook consistently leading the league in turnovers, consistently having one of the lowest field goal percentages. I mean, Russ left, what was it, the Thunder, and then they swapped them with CP3, and the Thunder got better the next season. Now he goes over there with the Wizards. They don't do squat, and he comes to the Lakers, and part of it is Anthony Davis injuries, but Russell Westbrook has been a disruption on that Lakers team.
Sure.
He definitely has disrupted the rhythm for them. So, yeah, Russell Westbrook, for me, is not a guy that I like. So I'm glad the Thunder moved on from him and got those young guys that we're talking about. Josh Giddey. I like that, Michael. He is definitely a talented player for sure. NBA has more good point guards than, any sport has had anybody else. Like we have LaMelo, we got Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, CP3. I mean, the list goes on. There's so many great point guards. Harden's a point guard. I mean, who am I missing? Luka Doncic, Trae Young. I mean, we're so stacked at that position. It's even more stacked than NFL quarterbacks and receivers, believe it or not. So,
all right, real quick comment. We did just fill up the beater box. That list is over to you. Would love to have these other breaks filled by the time we finish up with the beater box so we can cruise right on through.
Let's go.
One last update for you guys. We got 3 slots remaining in the St. Patrick's Day jersey series, like Kamen mentioned. Gold coins in there, an opportunity to get your money back, as well as hit on one of the jerseys. 2 slots remaining in the Slim Reaper replica helmet series, and 1 slot in our bundle break. So I think that's what, 5 slots altogether that would close us out on 3 different breaks.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's close out those 5 spots. Let's close out those 3 breaks, guys. Let's rip some boxes. Nathan, Richard, Colton, Andrew, and David. You guys are in the beater box. Drop us with the box number, and we will do beater box number 1. Chase item of the day. We are going to have a wheel spin for sure, which is great to hear. Drop us a box number, and we will do that break coming up. 50, says David. All right.
Got it.
Going deep. 50. 5-0. Thank you very much.
I got a good feeling.
Got a good feeling about this one, huh? All right. 50. Very nice. Andrew Lynch at 46. David did beat Andrew with that 50 call. 50. All right, guys, let's fill up those breaks that James mentioned. Let's fill those up.
That on the ticker?
50's on there. It's got to be back there.
At 455, 52, 48, 50, 37, 40, 46, but I can go grab 50 if it is on the ticker.
Okay. All right, we may have done that one. 50, an open box. What other one would you guys like that's not 50? So we may not have 50 in the room, but James is maybe getting that from the other room. Good luck, Nate. Oh, 50's not on the ticker. James, come back. 50 is not on the ticker, guys. So you can only go with whatever is on the ticker. Not on the ticker, looks like. So can we get 46, says Andrew. 46. All right, 46 is going off. We are going to get box 46. I guess it wasn't on there. I'll get 46, and I'll get James. Make sure that we take care of that. All right, maybe James will come in a second. 46. All right, let me go ahead and get that. Okay. Yeah, it's not there. We got 46. That's the one we'll roll with. I'll go through here. All right, box 46. Thank you very much, guys. Good luck to everyone. Box 46. All right, 46 is off the ticker, 50 is off the ticker. Those are not available, obviously. 50 may not have been on the ticker, or I don't know if I took it down because someone was saying it wasn't on the ticker. So, anyways, we got ourselves one of the best offensive linemen ever. How about Willie Rofe? Rofe on a flash. Chiefs flash, Willie Rofe. How about it? That is an excellent hit, Willie Rofe. Multi-time Pro Bowler, Hall of Fame hit. We're going top spot for the Willie Rofe. All right. It's a beautiful looking flash. I love the Chiefs flashes, James. Those are pretty good. 11-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first team All-Pro, pro and college football, a Hall of Famer. So, pretty good. Willie Rofe. All right. Heading to the randomizer. Let's go. And we're going 8 times on the randomizer. Top spot gets Willie Rofe. 7 clicks. 8th and final click, David Gordon. David Gordon, box 46. David taking home Willie Rofe on the top spot. Congratulations, David. You're getting yourself one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Will Shields. Very nice.
Is it Will Shields or Willie Rofe?
Willie Rofe. Willie Rofe. My bad.
Gotcha.
Willie Rofe. I'm so used to those Chief guys, Willie Roaf is the hit, actually. Holy cow.
Big Willie.
Big Willie, though. He is, like as I said, a pro and college football Hall of Famer. NFL 1990s and 2000s all-decade team. What's wrong with this helmet? I'm not even sure what's wrong with it. Looks in pretty decent. Oh, I guess there's a little smudge up top on the helmet. You can't even really see it on the camera, but it's in pretty good condition. Willie Roaf, congratulations to David Gordon. Very nice, David. All righty. That'll do for the beater box. The bundle is closed. All right, excellent. So we can get the last Pinnacle box in the bundle because that is the last box in that series. So no need to choose a box number. It's whatever is left. We do need a number on the jersey, though. We need a number on the league winner jersey. So new guy Wesley, Kevin Cantner, Duncan Hughes, Colton Bicker, David Gordon, Johnny Ferris, and Dustin McCown. Can you guys get us a box number on the league winner jerseys?
And while we do this double box break, guys, still 2 breaks on the break page that are close. Slim Reaper, I believe, $38 a slot. 2 slots remaining on that one. And then our St. Patrick's Day Jersey Series, 3 slots remaining on that one. We're doing good so far. We filled out the bundle before we finished up with the beater box. Now we got to do the jerseys and the Slim Reaper.
All right, Johnny's going with 18 on the jerseys. Dustin, you were just beaten out on the jerseys. 18 is called out by Johnny Ferris for Peyton Manning. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. Peyton Manning, one of my OG favorites. So no need on a Pinnacle box, guys, because we have just 1 Pinnacle left. I am heading to the randomizer for your divisions. James has got the 2 boxes, the last Pinnacle and box 18. All right, closed on the bundle, guys. Heck yes, fresh helmets coming soon. We're going 8 times on the randomizer. 6, 7, and 8. All right, take it down. Let's throw you guys in your divisions. We've got David Gordon in the NFC North, Duncan Hughes, NFC South, Dustin McCown, NFC East, Kevin Cantner, NFC West, Colton Bicker, AFC North. We've got Johnny Ferris in the South, Wesley in the East, new guy, welcome the new guy to the break room, and Dustin in the West. I believe that's a carryover from yesterday. But nonetheless, if you're watching, Wesley, thank you very much. We will start with the jersey. Save the bigger hit for last. Box 18, as seen on the ticker and called out by Johnny Ferris. That is box 18, league winner jerseys. Very nice. These jerseys might go back on the site as soon as we close out those St. Pat's jerseys. We have a lot of jerseys right now, basketball jerseys, St. Pat's jerseys. So this one is only available as a personal right now. This is a guy that James and I grew up watching. Pretty talented running back, if you ask me. I know he was a beast at the U. Also really good in the NFL. He was really good for, I believe, the Ravens. But this is him on the Bills. Willis McGahee, AFC East hit. And how about this? The new guy, Wesley G. New customer mojo, getting himself Willis McGahee in the AFC East. I don't know if you're watching, Wesley, but congratulations on that Willis McGahee. Really, really good running back, multi-time 1,000-yard rusher, Willis McGahee. Congratulations, Wesley. Very nice. Wasn't he the running back before? I think Marshawn Lynch and him were close at the same time, weren't they?
Yeah.
In Buffalo?
Yeah, McGahee was drafted to Buffalo, spent the first 3 years of his career there, had 2,000-yard seasons, a 13-touchdown season before he headed over to Buffalo, but that does match right up with when Marshawn Lynch entered the league.
Sure. Willis McGahee, 2-time Pro Bowler, one of the best running backs of our time, just under 10,000 career rushing yards, just under 9,000, but pretty close. You get to that many yards, you know you were good for a little while. Willis McGahee. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, this is the last Pinnacle. We will be dropping a new Diamond Helmet series probably tonight. If not tonight, probably tomorrow then, but we'll be dropping that soon. because we are closed on the jerseys. Let me write this up for our new guy, Wesley. Wesley, are you in here, Wesley, by some chance? If you are, congratulations on that hit, man. Congratulations. Willis McGahee. Very nice. Alrighty. Second item in the bundle. Full-size authentic pinnacles here. See what we got here. Let's keep filling up those breaks, guys. Those breaks that were close, we're going to get those done this show. Let's fill those out. All right. Ooh. This team has one of the best helmets. Let me see what player it is. I can see it. We got Pride of the Jaguars, Fred Taylor, one of the most underrated running backs of all time. Fred Taylor, James, is 17th all-time in career rushing yards. That is the AFC South. Johnny Ferris. Look at this sick helmet. Look at that gold ink. Home of the Jaguars. Pride of the Jaguars, excuse me. Fred Taylor, beautiful looking Eclipse helmet. This is a thing of beauty. How about it, Johnny Ferris? Fred Taylor, definitely an underrated running back. Only 16 running backs in the history of the National Football League had more rush yards than Fred Taylor. He was briefly on the Patriots as well, but this was him on the Jaguars. For a franchise that doesn't win a lot, they've had a lot of good players.
Yeah.
Had a lot of good players. Let's
go. They just haven't been consistent. They've had a lot of flashes throughout their history, right?
Sure.
They've been to a
couple AFC title games.
That's right.
I think Mark Brunell and then Bortles.
They just haven't been able to really, lock down that consistency and build on it.
They need a coach that can get the right atmosphere. Urban Meyer was not it, to put it frankly.
He was horrendous.
He was horrendous. Dan is asking how many left on St. Patrick's Day.
Three left on St. Patrick's Day. Thanks to Nathan Amico for hopping in on the Slim Reaper. That brought us down to one slot. Tashina Miller. What's up, Tashina? Jumping into the break, closing us out on Slim Reaper. That leaves one break left on the break page that is close to closing. Like I said, 3 slots away on that one.
All right, guys. Let's close up those breaks, that one break. If you guys want to keep breaking, fill up some other break spots. We get some orders rolling, we'll keep the show rolling. Happy to stay on a whole while longer. But if we don't, those could be our last 2 breaks. We are doing the Reaper. We're going to do that St. Patty's for sure. Otherwise, you guys got to hop in and get some orders to keep the party rolling beyond that. So if you're in that Slim Reaper, let's see. We've got Richard, Dwayne, Colton, Caden, Jason, Andrew, Nathan, and Tashina. Looks like 8 different names. Drop us a box number. We have, let's see. We have in the Reaper just 4 boxes left, I believe, James. 37, 38, 46, and 47. You guys can have any one of those. Tashina will take note of that, and we will see if we can reach out to you tonight. You got it. Do you have a box number, Tashina, while you're in here in the chat? Let us know. 46. Tashina, you are the best. 46 is going off the ticker. Slim Reaper, I'm heading to the randomizer for your divisions. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Let's fill out some more breaks and keep the party rolling. How much snow did Burr Ridge get? We got a little bit of snow. It was more snow flurries, but we definitely got some snow. 75 in Jersey. Bob, I am a jealous man. I am definitely jealous.
This is like 60
on Saturday.
The other day, right?
On Saturday, yeah.
Quite a change of events. Now we have snow on the ground.
All right, 8th and final click. These are divisions. Let's see what we got here. Take the randomizer down. We've got ourselves Nathan Amico in the NFC North, Colton Bicker, NFC South, Dwayne Robbie, NFC East, Tashina Miller, NFC West, Andrew Lynch, AFC North, Richard Adcook, AFC South, Caden in the East, and Jason Amer in the West. So 8 different names in here. You know what that means, James. Whoever wins this break has automatically profited on their item. Any replica helmet we have in here is worth more than 38 bucks. And hey, if you lose, all you spent was 38 bucks. So this is a good break. No one can be too upset. You know, we don't have someone with 6 spots getting robbed. This is definitely something that one person will be really happy and the other 7 will be like, oh man. But it's just 38 bucks. Just 38 bucks in the repo. All right, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Look at how beautiful this helmet is. How about Amon Green on the flash? Packers all-time leading rusher, Dan Drabenstadt. You like that, I'm sure. Ryan Roy, if he's still watching. All-time leading rusher in Green Bay Packer history. He was a good running back at Nebraska in college and really good in the NFL. Good pass catcher, too. Brett Favre had Dorsey Levens, then Amon Green. Very nice hit. Nathan Amico. Congratulations on Amon Green. Chris Hammer says, hit me up for that. Chris Hammers would like that trade. Got a lot of Packer fans in the room. That's a good-looking one and a heck of a player, too. Yeah, it's a flash helmet. And the all-time leading rusher. Love the signature and the yellow on top of the green. That just looks clean, man. Amon Green. Very nice. Nathan. Nathan is what, relatively new, you said?
Yeah, this...
Could be his first win?
I think so. He's only had a couple of orders, so shout out to Nathan.
All right, Nathan, if it's your first win, congratulations, and we hope the first of many in our break room. First of many. All right, how close are we on the St. Patty's? Did we knock one off at least?
We didn't knock any off. We're still sitting at 3 slots remaining on break number 2 for the St. Patrick's Day Jersey Series. Everything was going according to plan. We did beater box, then we jumped right into the bundle, and then we jumped right into Slim Reaper. We just got to get rid of those 3 slots in the St. Patrick's Day Jersey Series so that we can break that.
Awesome, guys. 3 slots remaining. We'll be on until at least 1:30. Give you guys a solid 12 minutes to close that break out. We get within 4 slots or less on any other breaks. I'm happy to stay on past 2 o'clock if you guys want. Central Time. We can be on for another hour. We can be on for another 2 hours. It's just up to you guys, though, to get the orders coming. If we don't get those orders coming, 1:30, we might do the wheel spin, but I'm confident we can fill up that St. Pat's jersey, and I'm confident we can fill up another mini, and I'm confident we can keep the show going. That's up to you guys, of course. Caden's saying, let's close the St. Pat's. I'm going to drop that link in the chat, directly in the chat, because you know this. When we're at 3 slots or less, we want that to break in the current show. That is probably the one break we will almost for sure do. I would like to do a couple more mini breaks, though. The minis are red hot with Emmitt Smith out there, Jamar Chase out there. So I'm dropping 2 breaks that I think we can realistically get done this show. That is obviously entirely up to you guys. But let's close out the jerseys. And maybe we can go right into the minis after that. Emmitt Smith on a flash. All-time leading rusher. Emmitt Smith. No running back ever will probably top that record. Because we're in a passing era. I know it's 17 games in a season. But the one guy I thought that could top it is Derrick Henry. But we'll see how he does after injury. Jonathan Taylor, another guy. But it's really hard to stay healthy and deliver so many years in a row. You know? It's tough. I mean, Emmitt Smith was so far ahead of everyone else in terms of career rushing yards. He's probably not the best running back ever, but you got to play a lot of seasons and be consistent, you know. Rushing leaders all time. Let me see how far ahead Emmitt Smith is of the rest. Let's see. This is all-time leading rushers, so 18,000 yards for Emmitt Smith. Walter Payton was at 16,726. So, I mean, none of these guys are really that close to him. If you think about it, like, other than Walter Payton, most of these other guys would have needed, like, multiple seasons to touch him. So, active guys, I mean, I don't even see an active guy on the list here. Here's Fred Taylor, who's 17th all-time, who we just pulled. This is all pass guys, so I don't think there's a single active guy that is really within the territory. Obviously, Taylor and Henry are really, really good. I mean, do you think, let me ask you this, James, and everyone in the chat, do you think that any active player, while we're alive, will break Emmitt Smith's rushing record? Because, I mean, records are meant to be broken. At some point, that'll go, but will it go in the next 20 years? I don't think so, personally.
The best bet right now is, like you said, Derrick Henry. He's played 6 seasons, and he's only a couple yards short of 7,000, so he's ahead of schedule, right? And it's like you said, it's all about health. You know, if Derrick Henry can stay healthy, then for sure. I mean, he's definitely a guy that I feel like could get to 18,000. It would require him to play for at least like another 9-10 years.
Yeah.
And that's a big ask from the running back position.
And the running backs have a small shelf life. $39 a spot, guys. Rookie of the Year minis, $39 a spot. Double box break. It's basically $19.50 a mini per spot. You can get Emmitt Smith and Jamar Chase. That's another break that we can potentially do. But first, let's close out the St. Pat's jerseys. Let's close those out. 3 slots remaining. Let's close out the jerseys. $27 a spot. We are not far away from those. We had 8 coins coming out of the first jersey, which means $80 of Signature Club cash. So not only can you win a jersey, you can also win yourself some extra cash in that break. Some UA gift card cash. We are going to have a wheel spin for sure. Chris Hammers, I've been in here since Sunday. I will give you the lowdown, what's left and what isn't left in the Rookie of the Year. Every personal we've done in Rookie of the Year, we've opened up live on the air. So I broke both shows yesterday and today. I pulled Damian Harris, I pulled Justin Jefferson, and Jalen Ramsey. Those are the 3 I pulled. So that means Emmitt Smith, Jamar Chase, Hines Ward, and Elijah Mitchell are still out there in the Rookie of the Year minis. So 4 headliners left, 3 off the board. Damian Harris, Ramsey, and Jefferson were the only pulls that we had in the Sunday show. We had 1 in the early show, Jefferson, and I think Harris and Ramsey went in the night show. So, I mean, other than Jefferson, you can make a case that some of the lower level headliners went. How many boxes left? We've got roughly, I believe, 29 or 30, Chris. So we have up to 36 on the ticker. So the only ones not on the ticker are 37 through 50. If you order a personal, you can obviously get that. So we're roughly 40% of the way there on Rookie of the Year minis, maybe a little bit more than 40%. So getting close to halfway there. We do another break, we'll be about halfway there, Chris. We have some good non-headliner hits in that series as well. Edgerrin James could be a good hit. Chris Johnson could be a good hit. A lot of good stuff in the St. Pat's minis, Chris. If you want to hop in and do that. We have about 6 more minutes here, guys, to fill up the St. Pat's jerseys. Let's fill those up in the next 6 minutes. And if we get within 3 to 4 spots in the minis, we will do those as well. So, Chris, we knock off another break. I'll post a couple more fresh box numbers as well. And obviously, if you guys want a personal, you can have any box in that series. We do have every box in the room in the Rookie of the Year minis. I don't see Devontae Adams as a headliner, but I was going to say he's in a lot of our mini series, Chris. I know you're a big Packers guy. Amon Green appears in a lot of our mini helmet series. I'm not sure if he's in that one, but I have not pulled an Amon Green in that series yet. So give you guys 6 minutes here. Let's fill up those St. Pat's jerseys. We get within 4 slots or less on anything else, we'll stay on a little longer. St. Pat's jerseys have been really hot this weekend. Let's do another one. Let's definitely do another one. Who all is in here in the chat? Who all is watching? Who all wants to rip some more boxes? Let us know. Let us know. James, how did the hockey go? Were you in here Saturday when you guys did the hockey?
I was. We did not fill a break.
In the early show, but I think we did a couple in the night show in the hockey.
Yes, I was not here for that.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, 3 slots remaining. Who is going to be the hero, as our co-host Mike would say? Who will be the hero in the St. Pat's jerseys? St. Pat's, let's go. So close, says Caden. Caden, you and I both, man. You and I both just want to get that St. Pat's jersey break out of the way, get it done. 3 slots remaining, $27 a spot. Who all is in that break? Who all is in that break? James. Got a lot of different people in there?
In St. Pat's jerseys?
Mm-hmm.
Got Caden, Michael Lepre, Daniel Drabenstadt, and Colton Bicker.
Okay, so got some different names. No one's dominating the way. Dan's in there. Oh, Dan's raising his hand. So I haven't seen Chase Claypool and James Harrison get pulled. Personally, what else? Did any of those names get pulled on Saturday? I think I pulled the Matt Ryan. I think Joe Thomas is off the board. Got a lot of good ones left, though. Jared Allen, Chase Claypool, James Harrison. I haven't seen a go in that series. Jared Allen also. Actually, I believe almost all the headliners are left in the St. Pat's jerseys. I think there's 7 jerseys, and I think at least 4 of them I haven't seen pulled in the break room, James. So let's do some headliners. Let's get those jerseys done. Let's close it up. Caden and Dan, maybe you guys, obviously up to you guys. I know we've already spent money on these slots, but since you guys both want to do one, maybe one of you guys grabs one spot, someone else grabs another, and then we say bye-bye to that break. All right, Tashina Miller hopped in, and someone else hopped in. Let me do a refresh. Tashina was a little while before. Looks like we did just get an order. Dwayne Robbie. Dwayne, thank you very much, Dwayne. Dwayne hopped in. Caden's going to grab one. So if Caden grabs one, that will get us one away, guys. So we'll get that done. We will get that done today. Today, very, very soon. Otherwise, let's fill up some other breaks. Hop into the minis. Hop into anything you guys want. We're pretty open on the break page. Other than the jerseys, let us know what else you guys would like to break. We are more than happy to break it. But we do want to get some movement on these orders while we do the jersey break, if we are to stay on a little while longer. Want to get some orders. 2 away now on the jerseys after Dwayne's order. So Caden, if you hop in, we'll be 1 away. 1 away if you hop in. 2 left. Oh, we're so close, man. We are so close. Drop that straight in the chat. Drop that straight in the chat. Jared Allen was a really, really good player. He was a beast. For me, he was a bear as well.
He was, yeah.
This is Jared Allen on the Vikings. That would be a cool pull in that series for sure. All right, 2 left, guys. Who is going to close us out?
Andrew Lynch hopped in with a spot, so if Caden Chisholm follows through with grabbing a spot like he said, we should be all closed out. Caden, I hope you're listening, my man.
Yep, Caden just got it. He said 1 left. Maybe they got it at the same time. We should be closed.
Yeah, we are.
All right, we're closed up. Closed up. Sweet. That was good. Thank you very much, Caden, for rallying the troops. And thank you for everyone who hopped in that break to make it happen. Awesome. Going to get in trouble, so I hope I got a 49er. Stephanie's watching you, man. Stephanie is watching you. She's like, don't spend too much money, Caden. Don't spend too much money. You can also win money. UA Signature Club gift cards to spend in our break room. You can win that as well. All right, St. Pat's jerseys. Caden Chisholm, Michael Lepre, Daniel Drabenstadt, Colton Bicker, Dwayne Robbie, Andrew Lynch, and then Caden again. Can we get a box number, folks? Box number on the jerseys. And then we'll head to the randomizer and get done with that break. While we do that break, I'm hopeful we get within a few slots away from filling up something else so we can stay on a little longer. But if we don't, this could be our last break. So you guys do have an official last call for orders. Hop in and fill up those breaks. And definitely drop us a box number if you're in this break. St. Pat's jerseys, number 2. Drop us a box number. Let's see. We've got 3, 10, 11, 16, 18, 19, and 21. All available on the ticker. Let us know what you guys are thinking. I will head to the randomizer here and get that prepared. If you guys buzzer beat me with the box number, I am more than happy to go with whatever you guys go with. So getting all those prepared. 11 says Andrew. Thank you very much, Andrew. 11's going off the ticker, and we will get that for you. All right, list randomizer. I'm going to random up the names instead. Box 11. Could it be lucky number 11? Oh, hold on. Thank you. Paste them in here. We are going, let's see, 8 times on the randomizer. 8 times. Caden had 16. You were beaten out there by Andrew and Michael. Thank you very much to all of you folks for calling out those box numbers. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, 8 clicks on the randomizer. How about this? Daniel Drabenstadt, a big Packer fan. He's got his NFC North. Caden in the NFC South. Michael in the East. And Caden is a 49er fan. He's got the West. Daniel's got the AFC North. Andrew in the AFC South. Colton in the AFC East. And Dwayne in the AFC West. So if Daniel wins this break, he can get himself a Packers item. Or if Caden wins, he can get himself a 49ers item. They both actually have 2 other spots as well. So they can win and not get their teams. But we'll see what happens. St. Pat's jerseys. This could be our last break of the day, guys. If you guys don't want that to be the case, head on over and fill up some more break spots. If we don't fill something up or get close to it while we're doing this break, this could be the show. Tanner will take care of that immediately after the show, man. All right, so we got 2 gold coins, 20 bucks. Nope, never mind. 3 gold coins, 30 bucks, Signature Club cash. And we do have an NFC North hit. Daniel Drabenstadt. You are not getting your Packers, though. You're getting a rival team. How about the Minnesota Vikings and Brad Johnson? Brad Johnson, one of the most underappreciated quarterbacks of the 2000s. He was actually a Super Bowl champion with the Bucks. Beat your Raiders in the Super Bowl, Mr. Brad Johnson did. But he was a solid quarterback for both teams he played for. Multi-time Pro Bowler, really good completion percentage guy. 2-time Pro Bowler, more than 29,000 career pass yards. Congratulations, Daniel Drabenstadt, on that Brad Johnson hit. Very nice, Dan. Very nice, Dan. Congratulations on that hit.
Something you may not know, Kamen, is that Brad Johnson, while he may not be relevant on the football field anymore, he has a huge following on TikTok.
Ooh.
On TikTok, he goes by Big Bad Brad, and his TikTok page is all about doing like trick shots, like Dude Perfect. You know?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
He's out there and he's throwing the football, crazy angles and stuff like that. But that's what he's up to right now. He's just big chilling, hanging out.
Okay, so I don't, like, I have a TikTok, and I watch TikToks that my girlfriend sends me. I don't TikTok myself, minus 2 silly TikToks I did. However, I'm going to follow him on TikTok now.
You should, yeah.
Didn't know that. Brad Johnson.
I just thought it was hilarious. His face was in the camera, and he's like, yeah, welcome back. You guys know what it is. It's Big Bad Brad. And I'm like,
Oh, my God.
that's a little much.
That is hilarious. I love that. All right. Daniel Drabenstadt, congratulations. He's happy. He's saying thank you, thank you. You got it, Dan. You got it. Dan the man getting Brad Johnson. You know what? Put this right here. So it looks nice and good in the back of our camera. All right, guys. It is 1:34. 1:35 now. We'll give you guys a final lowdown on where we're at in the break page. Give you guys the last of last calls. We have 8 on the St. Patrick's Day jerseys, 8 on the Slim Reaper, 10 on the beater box, 7 on Rookie of the Year, 10 on the loaded dice, 9 on the basketball jerseys, 8 on the Head and Shoulders. So last call for orders. I'll give you guys, let's see, 3 minutes. We'll see where we're at 1:38. And then we'll do the top spot chase in the next 3 to 4 minutes if we don't fill up anything else or get close. So last call for orders, guys. Let's do a couple more boxes. I am more than happy to make that happen. Otherwise, we'll do more boxes in tonight's show. 7 slots away on the minis is definitely our most realistic break that we can fill up. You got it, Tanner. I will put that in right after the show, Tanner. How does that sound? We will take care of you right after the show. That is our top-notch priority, Tanner. You will be taken care of. So 2-minute warning on the orders, guys. Give you a couple more minutes. While we do the beater box top spot chase, If you guys make some orders then, we'll stay on a little longer as well. Let's see, who all was in the beater box? Tanner's sending me a lot of hearts. All right, well, hey, thank you to Tanner. So Nathan, Richard, Colton, Andrew, and David, you guys are in here. We're doing the top spot chase in the next minute or two while we wait to see if we get any final orders to keep the show going. We get a flurry of orders, guys. We will stay on a little longer, but we haven't had many orders besides those last couple orders that closed out the jerseys. So let's do a couple more breaks. Let's get us within 4 slots or less, and we'll stay on a little longer. We're currently at 7 slots remaining on the minis, our closest break at the moment. Closest break. So Nathan's a relatively new guy. Richard, Colton, Andrew are guys we know in here for a while. David Gordon, I think, is relatively new. So maybe some folks who haven't seen the wheel spin will have a shot to see how that works tonight. Otherwise, let's see. We did at least one of every break but the jerseys and the head and shoulders. So thank you very much, guys, for showing us all the different breaks we have. It's been definitely a fun show. Definitely a fun show. I asked this question before while I'm wrapping up. Favorite hit of the day for you, James, and for the chat. And then we'll do top spot break unless we fill some stuff up. Favorite hit of the day?
I don't know, maybe I was glad that we did a loaded dice baseball. I was happy to see all 3 of those.
My favorite hit was the Matt Ryan jersey or the Fred Taylor full-size authentic, and then the Shane Bieber was really cool in the baseball. Former Triple Crown guy, Cy Young Award winner. He led the league in ERA, strikeouts, and wins in 2020. So, all right, well, hey, we are heading to the top spot chase. We are going to head on over. If we fill something up while we do this or get within a few slots remaining, we will stay on and rip some more boxes. But this could be the very last thing we do unless you guys fill up some stuff and make some orders. We're going 8 times on this. 8th click is going to be the top spot chase winner. 7. One more. 8th and final click. Nathan Amico. Congratulations, Nathan. You are the top spot chase winner.
Sweet.
Nathan, if you're watching, I'll give you about 30 seconds, 40 seconds to give us a number. Otherwise, we will start on 1. Ryan Roy liked the Packers helmet, of course.
So in his first show, it looks like Nathan got a hit and won the top spot chase.
And I didn't see him in the chat, though, so I don't know if he even knows that he won.
Good on him.
Good on him. Ryan Roy, of course, liked the Packers helmet. That Amon green Packers helmet. That was a pretty good helmet, Ryan. Pretty good helmet. Absolutely. All right, let's spin it. Give it a whirl. Haven't heard from Nathan. What we got? Keep going.
Damn it, man.
What's that? A 7.
7. We were so close. It's so close to going all the way around.
We just needed that kick. $7 gift card, Nathan. All right, wait, Nathan.
I don't want to hear it, chat.
Don't say anything.
I don't want to hear it.
Bob already said don't mess this up. Dan went with 42. That's okay, guys. All that means is that the spin tonight will be high. So hop into the breaks tonight. We are back at 7 o'clock Central Time. It's going to be Mike in the host seat. I'll be producing. James and I are back tomorrow at noon. Yeah. Same team tomorrow at noon. I'll be breaking. James producing. Then Wednesday at noon, it's me and Steven. And I think you're in tomorrow night as well with Mike, right? So a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. You got to stay away from that wheel, man. That's what, hey, Dan, he's due. He's due.
You know what it is? I need to lift some weights.
That's right. Get stronger.
Lacking just like slight muscle. We're almost all the way around every time.
The wheel spins go in swings. I feel like when we started, me and you were hot with the wheel. Steven was ice cold. Steven's been hot with the wheel lately. So it goes in swings. So anyways, bye to Bob. Bye to everybody else. We'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time. Hopefully you guys have a great work day, a great afternoon, whatever it is you're doing. Have a good time, and we'll see you tonight.
autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.